Hey guys, Tayura here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've already been here, thanks for coming back. So in today's video, I'm coming at y'all with another one brand tutorial. If you are new to the channel, I have a series on my channel where I do a full face using a single brand. I will leave that playlist up above for you guys so you can check it out. But today, as you can already tell by the title, I am going to be doing a full face of Huda Beauty. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this look using products from Huda Beauty, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video. And follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Alright you guys, so the brows are already done. I didn't pick up the brow pencil and I didn't pick up the primer, but I got everything else. For the eyes, I picked up the chocolate brown eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. The one that I wanted, they didn't have it in store at the time, so I just got this one. I don't know if it's in store yet. That's the Wild. It's probably there now, I'm not sure, but I'm going to work with this one. It looks light on camera, but like in person, I can definitely create a look using this eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to take my E27 brush from Morphe, and I'm going to start with this shade, and I'm going to use that as my transition. Hopefully it's pigmented enough. You guys, that shade blended really nicely. Like you could literally just leave the eyes as is, but I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm using the M441 brush from Morphe, and I'm just using this to deepen the eyes. So I'm going to cut my crease and then I'll go in with a deeper shade on the outer portions of my eyes just to try something a little bit different. I'm using my flat cut crease brush from AliExpress and just a little bit of concealer. I don't feel like I need that deeper shade, but I'm just going to do it. I'm going to take this one down here on a M433 brush, and I'm going to focus that right out here. Okay, you guys, so between these two shades right here, I think I'm going to take this one. Hopefully it looks the way I want it to. I might have to wet my brush. That is not doing much at all. Is it that I have to use my fingers? Alright y'all, I don't know if you noticed that the shimmer, when I was using the brush, it wasn't really giving much payoff. So I had to use my finger, and that's how I kind of got it to go on. Not mad at the eye look, not my favorite, but I prefer the mattes in the palette in comparison to the shimmers. I literally had to dig into the shimmer to get that on my lids. So I'm going to apply some lashes and we can jump right into the base. Alright y'all, so lashes are on. I'm not gonna lie, I was going to say my final thoughts about the eyeshadow palette, but I was able to create a look. For the base, I did not pick up the primer as I said before, so I'm just going to use my regular primer, and that's my Fenty Beauty. For the foundation, I got the shade 450G Chocolate Mousse. You guys, I've been wanting to try this foundation for a while now. I just don't know why I didn't pick it up. I wasn't the biggest fan of the stick foundation, so I was a bit hesitant, but I've heard really good things about this foundation, so I'm super excited to give this a try today. And this is the newer version. I don't even think you can get the old one anymore, so this is fragrance free and all of that good stuff. I am going to apply this with a brush because it is a full coverage foundation. I'm going to apply it with a brush to one side of my face, and depending on how it looks, maybe I'll go in with a sponge. All right, so the brush that I'm using is the M439 brush from Morphe. This is really good for applying foundation. And I'm just going to go in with a little bit first just to see. Hopefully this shade works. It does look, it's very full coverage, but the shade looks a bit too light. Okay, I didn't check the shade of anything that I picked up in store before filming the video, so this looks a little bit light. I don't know, maybe hopefully it oxidizes. That's what I'm hoping. And then, you know, after like contouring and all of that, I can fix it. But this does look a little bit light. It's drying down really fast. So the foundation is on. After letting it sit on my skin for a while, I feel like it's adjusting a little bit to my shade. I feel like something is off about the shade, but I can't put my finger on it. But I really love how this foundation applied. It's definitely full coverage. You don't need a lot. It feels really light on the skin. It doesn't look matte, but you can tell that it's a matte foundation because as I was blending, it was drying down really fast. So far so good. I'm just a little bit iffy about the shade. I'm going to swatch other shades in store and see if anything I'll exchange it, but hopefully after doing the full face then we'll see how this shade looks at the end of the video. So the longer I leave this foundation on my skin, the better the shade is looking, or maybe it's just me. Let me know what y'all think. But for the concealer, I got the Overachiever concealer. I got the shade Peanut Butter. I'm hoping this shade works. If anything, I'll mix it with another concealer. So I'm just going to apply this under my eyes. All right, y'all, so I'm going to let that concealer dry down a little bit and I'm going to contour the face. This is what I'm really excited for. This is one of the reasons why I ended up doing this video. This is the Tantour. I got the shade medium. A lot of you guys were recommending this product, so I just had to. And when I saw this, I was just like, why not do a full face of Huda? So this is what it looks like. Oh, that is nice. That is a really nice shade. All right, and I'm using my Merit Beauty blending brush to apply this. Let's see. I'm not going, try not to go in with a lot of product just to see how to apply. I like that. I really like that. Okay. I think we have a winner, you guys. Look at that. Like, this makes the foundation shade looks so good. Like, just look at that, you guys. I'm obsessed. I love this. Wow. I really do like this. And it was easy to blend, by the way. I'm just like pressing off any excess just so I don't apply too much. But y'all, this is it. I'm impressed, you guys. I am impressed. I like this. That just changed everything with the foundation. Like, love that. You guys, I love that. You can just add this to the list of my favorite cream bronzers. This, how am I just now trying this? I love this. I can't say it enough. Oh my God, I'm going in with my Juno Lemon Drop sponge to blend my under eyes, and I'm using the regular sponge, the regular Juno sponge, to blend the rest of the face. I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for the bronzer just to go back over like right here. But y'all, that concealer, it dries a little bit quicker than my regular concealers, so I had to do a little bit more work with the blending. So next time I won't leave it to dry down as much. But let me just say, anywhere you put that concealer, that is where it's going to stay. So this is definitely giving snatched face, y'all. I'm here for it. I am here for it. So to set the under eyes, I'm going to use the Easy Bake setting powder. This is in the shade Kunafa, and I'm going to use a Real Technique sponge. But as always, I'm going to go back in with the sponge that I used for my concealer to blend any creasing that might have happened, and then I'll go in with the powder. Y'all, I know we're looking a bit powdery, but you know, we'll fix that soon. They don't have a all over setting powder, so I'm going to use my Dior. This is the Backstage Powder No Powder in the shade 6N. And I'm using my Color Drain powder brush just to blend all of this in. I'm going to try something a little bit risky. I'm going to go back in with a tiny bit of the bronzer or the tantour just to bring everything back on top of that powder, but I'm gently doing this because I don't want to lift anything. I'm going to go in with some of my Garnier face mist just to melt all of this together. This Garnier spray is everything, you guys. Like, if you don't own this by now, what are you waiting for? I'm going to take the E36 brush to do my lower lash line. I did use a brown liner. I'm just going to take these two shades and just lightly blend that out just a little bit. They don't have blush as yet, so I'm going to use a little bit of the e.l.f. Putty blush in the shade Fiji. I'm using a Color Drain angled brush to apply the tiniest bit to the cheeks. Not too much. Oh my god. Before we do the lips, I'm going to go in with the tiniest bit of my Morphe Continuous Mist. For lips, I picked up the lip contour in the shade Rich Brown. I think that's the shade. Let me just double check. Yes, it's in the shade Rich Brown. I didn't know that she had lip liners. You guys, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. This is very creamy, by the way. I didn't know that she had lip liners. I literally just bumped into this when I was getting everything else. For lipstick, I got a lipstick that a lot of you guys have been recommending, and this is in the shade Anniversary. This is one of her matte lipsticks. Alright, y'all, they don't have any glosses, but I just feel like this lip needs a little bit of gloss. So I'm going to go in with the Artist Couture gloss, just a little bit. Alright, y'all, this is the finished look. Not gonna lie, it's giving. I'm obsessed with the way this looked. I love how everything came out. I'm not gonna lie, when I applied that foundation, I was like, all right, it's over. But looking at it now, I'm so happy I pulled through. The look came out really, really good, and I'm impressed. I must say that this is going back to Sephora. The mattes, they blend really nicely, but I feel like I expected more from the shimmers. I literally had to dig in the pan to get the shimmer out, and for the price, I just expected more for the price, so I'm definitely taking this back to Sephora. As much as I really love the mattes, it's just, I don't feel like it's worth it, even though I managed to create an eye look. So if this is all I have, I can definitely get an eye look for it, but it's not a need because you just have to do too much for the price point. The foundation, I love the foundation. I love the way it looks on the skin. It feels light on the skin. It's not cakey. It's matte, but not too matte to where it's uncomfortable on the skin. It does give you like a little glow when you apply the foundation. I am still iffy about this shade. Like the finished look looks beautiful, so that means I can definitely make this foundation work. If we are foundation twins, let me know what shade you use, and if this is the shade, then this is just the shade that we'll have to work with. But all in all, I really do like the finished look. I feel like it did settle really well on my skin, and just paired with everything else, it looks beautiful. The concealer, like, she's here to stay. I love this concealer. I really like it. Anywhere you put it, that is where it's going to stay. So I draw for this for days that I'm looking for something that will last forever. So if you're going out for hours, this is a really good concealer to use, well, based on first impressions. So I'm definitely going to give this a try again and then let you guys know. But so far, I really love this concealer, and even though I kind of left it a little bit too long to dry down, I was still able to work with the concealer. So definitely check this one out, or let me know what you guys think about it. The lipstick, we love a good nude. This is staying. I'm definitely keeping this. And the bronzer, this is what I'm excited about. Like, this did what it needed to do. I'm not sure why it is that I'm just now trying this bronzer tantour, but it's beautiful on the skin. As you guys saw, that I did not use a powder bronzer. I just went back in with the brush just to bring it back to life, and it looks beautiful on the skin. Like, it honestly looks like I'm wearing powder bronzer right now, but it's just all this product. I really like this. I'm going to keep using this. If you don't own this, definitely pick this up. I'm trying it for the first time, but I'm telling you, like, this, it's worth it. And the lip liner, it's just your classic brown liner. It's very creamy, so I'm definitely going to hold on to the lip liner as well, because it does look really good on the lips. By the way, I didn't mention the setting powder because this is not new to my collection. I've been using this for a really long time, and I really do like this powder. They have other shades if you don't want to use the yellow shade, but the formula of this powder is everything. Really love this. It's been in my collection for a while, and it's here to stay. So yeah, I feel like this look was a success. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, if you want to see more one brand tutorials, let me know which brand you would like to see down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.